Buster for today. I'm going to talk you through how to teach your dog to go round something. Leanne will talk through the benefits of this, but for me, this is just good fun to do with your dogs. It's stuff that you can do in the house, you can do it in the garden, you can do it out on your one walk a day that we're now doing once your dog is able to do it. So the mechanics of teaching this, what you're trying to do is, I'm going to use this recycle bin. It's quite wide, which is quite good when they're first learning. You want something that they physically understand they have to go behind and come back around. Okay, so choose something. It could also be a garden chair, it could be a dining room chair, anything that's a reasonable size for you to be starting to do this. We are going to use a treat in our hand to start with, but I want you to think about the hand signal you're going to use to send your dog around. If it's a big post, for example, a lamp post, obviously you can't move your hand around it, so they need to understand you're asking them to go around it. Whisper's decided she's got bored of waiting for me to do something with her. She'll come back to us in a minute. So when you're doing this as well, you need to make sure you're not confusing your dog. So your whole body needs to be going the direction they want to go round. So if I was going to send my dog anti-clockwise, I would be stepping forward with my right foot and using my right hand to move around. And the same if I was going left foot, left hand to direct around. If you start to do this, now your dog is confused because half your body is going this way, half your body is going this way. So really think about how you're doing it. To start with, I like to teach the behaviour first, and then we put a word on it. So, Whisper. Okay, so let me show you with Whisper what we're doing. Okay, so get a treat in your hand. My hand signal for round is this. I know that's a good step. Okay, so you're going to step forward, hand round. Yes, good girl. And Opie wants to join in too. Opie, smile. Okay, so if Opie was going to do this, I'd be doing the thing. Start off, step forward, hand around, keep him coming. Yes, good boy. Good lad. Move it. Okay, so we go again. Whisper. Step forward, hand around. Yes, good girl. And you can see that I'm saying yes to her as she's finished the whole process. Okay, so now no treat. Whisper. Oh, that's a step. Oh. Girl. Yes, good girl. Well done. Well done. So you saw her confusion. My hand signal for step is that I point to it and her feet come up. So I clearly wasn't clear enough with my hand signal to ask her to go around. Okay, she also has this on a verbal cue. Round. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Well done. So you can see that I'm stepping forward quite far. If I started to create a distance, what I'm probably going to get is my dog looking at me because they haven't understood what round means yet. Hope that all makes sense. Have a little go, put up some training videos, ask some questions if you get stuck, but just remember, take it nice and slow, not too many repetitions. Get one way going first, and then you can go the other direction. It's still the same word though, it's still round. Yeah, they're still going round something. Have fun.
Perfect. So as well as having fun, this exercise is great for dogs' mobility. So we're really asking them to challenge their core strength, their balance and their coordination. So when they're going round, so for example, when going round to the left, we are asking for increased load through those inside limbs, so through those left limbs, so the left forelimb and the left hind limb. And then we're asking for an increased stride length on the outside limbs, so the right forelimb and the right hind limb. So we're getting, again, that transfer of weight, which requires balance and also that core stability. And we're also getting improved range of motion in those outside limbs, because they're really having to stretch around to get them round that bend. We're also going to be looking for the lateral bend, lateral flexion through the spine as well. So it's a really nice one to get them stretching through the back. It's important that we are trying to do this exercise even both sides. So for if you do 2 repetitions going round to the left, try and do 2 repetitions going round to the right as well, because we want to keep our dogs nice and symmetrical, both left and right. Yeah, so have fun with that exercise. Again, any issues or problems, take it, as Ainsley said, take it very slowly to begin with. We don't want them to be rushing round or running, because we don't want to be putting excess strain through their limbs. Because one problem with this, I know particularly for Eddie, so Eddie does agility and he loves, I know a lot of people who know Eddie, knows that he loves his rounds, and he does tend to do them at quite a fast pace. Now, for a dog with issues such as arthritis or dysplasia or any other musculoskeletal injury or issues, doing that exercise at a fast pace may cause a little bit of discomfort if done incorrectly and too quickly. Okay, look forward to seeing your video.
The best way to maybe counter that is to get a nice sit next to you first before you set off. So now your dog is really listening to you and they're calm before you start each repetition.
Yeah, perfect. Good. Look forward to seeing those videos.
Yeah, and enjoy.